This is the TitanRig cart from Tarion, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you why this has become one of my favorite pieces of kit in 2025. So let's get into the basics of what this cart is. It has 3 shelves with a padded insert for the top shelf. It has 1 adjustable handle for pushing the cart. It has 1 adjustable handle for pulling the cart. And it has 4-inch rubber wheels, 2 of which lock. Now, you might think that the diameter of the wheel doesn't matter as much, but oftentimes when people get less expensive carts, the first thing that they upgrade is the wheels, because the larger the wheel, the smoother the ride. And whether you're pushing the cart down the sidewalk or pushing it down a gravel road, these wheels absorb the bumps extremely well. Now, these are all functions that are available on various carts that are available on the market today, but there is one function of this cart that completely separates it from the rest of the pack. Now, one of the things that drew me to the TitanRig is its portability. Now, I have a small SUV, and in here I need to fit my C-stands, I need to fit my lighting, I need to fit my lighting modifiers, as well as my tethering station. But the TitanRig, it folds down so compactly that I can fit it as well as everything else that I need into this small SUV without any issues. And not only that, as far as setting up the TitanRig goes, it's so fast. I literally just take it, open it up in the middle, grab my top tray here, stick this on, bring up my handle, load up the cart. This automatically becomes the easiest way to take everything that I have in my car into shoot. And then once everything is set up, this becomes my tethering station. I can use this for holding on to anything that I need during the shoot. It's just having a tethering table is so efficient when you're on set. As soon as I bring everything back, load everything out, breaking this cart down is just as simple. Take the top shelf off, grab it in the middle here, pull this up, let it break down, and then load it into the car. So I just wanted to do a quick cart loadout. Now, as we go through this, you might be wondering, where's your camera? Where's your lighting? Well, I have a separate production case that I use for those items, and I will make another video on that in the near future. But between that case and this cart, myself and my assistant, we can roll up to any shoot and load in everything we need in one single trip. So I'm gonna walk you guys through what I have on this cart and just what makes it so efficient. So on this bottom tray, I have 4 C-stands, and I don't know if any of you have ever moved C-stands, but they are big and they are heavy. But not only that, because of this expandable tray, I'm able to lay these C-stands on the cart with the legs still attached. Now, this does 2 things. 1, it saves time. I don't have to put the legs on and off. But number 2 is that it actually makes it so that they are super solid. They're laid down, they're not gonna roll around, the legs aren't detached, and they're not, stuffed in underneath the tray. And that also gives me more room. So because of the way I can lay these stands out, there's a big gap down the middle that I can store more gear if I need to. In the middle tray is typically where I store my lighting modifiers. Now, in here right now, I've got 4 large octaboxes, but as you can see, there's still a ton of room in here. So if it's a bigger shoot and I need to take more modifiers with me, I've got lots of space to do that. And on the top tray, I put anything that's heavy or anything that I'm going to need quick access to. So my sandbags, a power supply, an extension cord, just anything that I'm going to need very quick access to when we get on set. Now, some of you may have noticed these clamps on the side of the cart, and you might be wondering, well, what are those for? Well, let's jump into the studio and I'll show you. So when I'm shooting, I shoot tethered a lot. It doesn't matter if it's in the studio, if it's in a corporate office, even if it's outside on location, if the terrain is smooth enough. But I prefer to see my images on a larger 27-inch monitor versus my laptop. I just find that the viewing experience is just so much better for both myself and my clients. Now, I've been using this cart for the last couple of months, but I just recently got this mounting rod that attaches to these clamps on the side of the cart. I can then add this arm with the VESA monitor mount, which allows my monitor to float above the cart, leaving more real estate for my camera, laptop, and any other gear that I want quick access to. And this is what it looks like when I take this from a gear loading cart to my tether station. I have a large battery that is powering my monitor, which is then feeding power to my laptop, and then I'm tethered to my camera. And this setup will last for around 8 to 9 hours of shooting, and it just allows me to move wherever I need to go without having to worry about cords or anything like that. But if I do need to switch to wall power, I have an extension cord strapped to the cart with a simple A-clamp that is accessible at any time. And that basically sums up how I use this cart. Now, if you are in the market for a production cart, you'd be hard pressed to find anything that is a better value than the TitanRig. I will link it down in the description below. And if you guys have any specific questions about this cart, use the comments box. I will answer what I can. But with that being said, just thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.